Wedi Beshasha versus Mama Esuye. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Eritreans call Ethiopian PM Wedi Beshasha. It seems that Ethiopian government people have coined a name for Eritrean president. Ethiopian officials are responding to the protest rallies in Tigray, 3-day protest in Tigray for the return of IDPs is being criticized by federal government officials. Emmanuel Assefa spoke. Emmanuel Assefa spoke at the IDP gathering, and what he said is being seen as if TPLF has declared a war, or it is going to declare a war on the federal government. Let's start, viewers. Firstly, we know that Eritreans call Ethiopian PM Wedi Beshasha. And now Ethiopians have come up with a term for Eritrean president. They're calling Eritrean president a woman, a female. Mama Esuye is the name they are using for Eritrean president. Lagasetolo is Ethiopian government spokesperson. And yesterday he, through a social media post, responded to the protest rallies in Tigray by the IDPs. IDPs are protesting in Tigray. They want to return to their homes, which are mostly located in disputed territory of Volcaisag. The rallies held in Makale yesterday. Rallies attended by not just IDPs, but by political parties, government workers, civil society organizations, religious organizations, etc. We saw unity behind these protests. Lagasetolo shared a different story about these protests yesterday. He said, we have made so far over 10 plans for the return of IDPs before September. IDPs say they want to return before the start of rainy season, before the start of winter, before September. And they don't want to spend another winter, another rainy season in tents. Lagasse said that we have been trying on our side, on Ethiopian government side. The government has been making plans to ensure the return of these IDPs. 10 plans have been made, but the plans were undermined by Mama Esuye Saseverki. So he called Eritrean president a woman, Mama Esuye. And he's accusing Eritrean president of undermining the plans for the return of IDPs. He said, your jokes will never end. Basically, he called these rallies by IDPs a joke. You're joking. Some federal government officials say that we asked Tigray side to share the list of IDPs who want to return to their homes and from where they belong. Details have not been provided to the federal government. Federal government wants to conduct verifications first. It only wants the original residents of Volcaisag to return to their homes, not Tigray fighters. Tigrayans say that what about those Amharas who are now living in Volcaisag? They were settled in Volcaisag after the war. They were brought from Gondar, from other parts of Amhara. Yes, by the way, I did several videos on that, I remember, in the past. when these Amharas were being brought into Umera Vulka, Sag, they're from the Amhara region. I did some videos, I told you about it. Yes, some Amharas have been settled there, but the other side, Amhara side, said that these are the original Amharas who were displaced from there, who were expelled from there by TPLF in the past. Both accuse each other. Both have their own justifications. Problem can only be solved through some amicable settlement, through some settlement at the table. The Tigray side is trying to put pressure upon the federal government through these rallies by IDPs. Federal government, it seems, is not giving in. It is accusing the Tigray side for the delay in the return of IDPs. I think soon Gitacho will be launched on this issue by federal government. Gitacho might accuse TPLF and Tigray military for delaying the return of IDPs. He will try to give a clean chit to the federal government. You could see him launched on the issue of IDPs soon. Second news story is also related to IDPs. When IDPs protested in Makale yesterday, top government officials, TPLF officials participated in the protests. Emmanuel Assefa was one of the leaders who attended these protest rallies in Makale. He delivered a speech there. Emmanuel is deputy chairman of the Tigray People Liberation Fund. He is deputy president of Tigray too. Emmanuel raised 6 points in his talk reportedly, and people say that one point of his talk is alarming. It shows that Tigray is preparing to declare war on federal government. What did he say? He said, we want to ensure our rights, Tigray's rights. We want to protect our interests through peaceful means. But if peaceful means don't work, it does not mean that we'll allow our sovereignty and our territorial integrity be robbed. We won't allow our sovereignty to be violated. So what did he say? What did he mean? Well, the message is clear. TPLF, Tigray, ruling elite, Tigray IDPs, they're saying that enough is enough. If we are silent on the issue of IDPs, it does not mean that we are weak. If you are training Tigray opposition fighters against us, it does not mean that we are weak. We're trying to solve these issues through dialogue. If we are not trying to take control of Al-Qaeda through military means, it does not mean that we are weak. But we are testing dialogue. We're testing diplomacy. If the peaceful means of negotiations, of diplomacy don't work, we will use other options to ensure that our rights are protected, that our interests are safeguarded. Well, what should TPLF say? I mean, should they say that we'll only try peaceful means, we won't try any other means? I think they are adopting a carrot and stick policy. If they don't have any real power, in real military power, their claims won't be entertained. Their demands won't be taken seriously. They have to project some military power too. This is what happens in Ethiopia, that those groups which have no military power, they're not taken seriously. They're divided. More splits are created. Those who have weapons, they are listened to. Take a listen to what Emmanuel Assefa said addressing the IDPs gathering in Makale yesterday. Thanks for watching.
أجمع كيكالع زكال كله كم زجبر نرجعز حمشته كلهم بهرا وربحات تجري بسلامه من قدن مرجعز كل عين صعرك جباريون تنبل بسلامه من قدن تزيت فتحو ክብርን ላዕላውነትን ትግራይ ተደፊሩን ተወሪሩን ከተርፍ እዩ ማለት ከም ዘይኮነ ክፍለጥ ይግባእ። ሽዱሽተ ሕርያን መትከልን ሕርያን ኩሎም ብሔራዊ ረብሓታት ትግራይ ብሰላማዊ መንገዲ ንምርጋጽ ኩሉ ዓይነት ጻዕሪ ክግበር እዩ እንትንብል ብሰላማዊ መንገዲ እንተዘይተፈርሑ ክብርን ልኡላውነትን ትግራይ ተደፊሩን ተወሪሩን ክተርፍ እዩ ማለት ከም ዘይኮነ ክፍለጥ ይግባእ። ሽዱሽተ ሕርያን መትከላዊ ቅዋምን ህዝቢ ትግራይ